Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and let's talk a little bit about Middle East policy. We didn't have a chance to discuss it on today's edition of the John Muir Show, so we're going to talk about it now. All right, first of all, we got word yesterday that the Trump administration is going to be withdrawing 2,000 U.S. troops from Afghanistan, which is terrific news. Yes, there was a point for the United States originally going to Afghanistan. That goal has long been accomplished. We have stayed in Afghanistan far too long, for many years when we had no business still being in Afghanistan. It is great to hear that President Trump is moving things in the right direction and saying that 2,000 of our troops are going to be leaving Afghanistan. Sadly, though, there are still roughly 12,000 troops that will still be in Afghanistan, and President Trump absolutely should call all of them home immediately. Again, no business for any U.S. personnel to be in Afghanistan any longer. So we got Afghanistan, again, a place where at least at one point there was legitimate reason for the United States to get involved. The same cannot be said about northern Syria. We've been in northern Syria for years now, never should have gone in the first place. It was not our battle to fight, but nonetheless, we did go over to northern Syria to go help the Syrian Kurds in their fight against ISIS. And we did help them succeed in their fight against ISIS, in defeating the ISIS caliphate. And at that point, you would think, okay, now we can get out of Syria. I mean, we were told by our leaders that we were only going to be in Syria for a short period of time. That turned out to be a lie. Instead, we stayed in Syria for an incredibly long time, and we were just on U.S. taxpayer dime protecting the Syrian Kurds, a group of foreign nationals that are not the responsibility of the United States of America and its taxpayers. But we've been there for the longest time. Fortunately, a few weeks ago, President Trump announced that those U.S. Military personnel in northern Syria were going to be withdrawn from northern Syria, that we would no longer be senselessly protecting this group of Syrian Kurds. And then you had all of this outrage from Democrats and neocons in the ruling class saying, but the Kurds are our friends, we must protect the Kurds. I mean, if they had their way, we would, for the rest of time, be over in northern Syria protecting the Kurds on our dime, even though, again, they are not our responsibility. So President Trump, he ignored all that crap from the Democrats, the neocons, said, no, we're getting out of this area in northern Syria. And just yesterday, you had a lot of this U.S. military personnel leaving the area in northern Syria. And what is it that our friends, the Kurds, decide to do? Oh yeah, they chucked potatoes at the vehicles that these U.S. military personnel were traveling in. That's the thank you we got. See, what should have happened is you should have had all of these Kurds saying, thank you very much, United States of America, for everything that you have done for us. You helped us in our battle against ISIS here in our region. You spent a long time protecting us when you had no good reason to do so. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, United States. We are forever grateful. We are forever indebted to you. That's what should have happened. If the Kurds were actually good friends, that's what would have happened. But that is not what happened. Instead of saying, thank you, United States, for everything you've done for us, you've got the Kurds saying, what more are you going to do now? Demanding more after we've already been more than generous with these people. And then they have the audacity to go chucking potatoes at these U.S. military personnel as they're leaving the area. I mean, so much disrespect. You can tell that these people, these Kurds who are doing it, are nothing more than a bunch of damn ingrates. They don't appreciate everything the United States of America has done for them. They're mad that the United States isn't doing more for them when we had no business doing anything for them in the first place. I mean, it is so incredibly maddening. Look, anyone who said the Kurds are our friends, we can't leave the Kurds, I hope this changed your view on things. I hope you realize, no, the Kurds are not true friends. It was totally senseless to be spending all this time and money endangering U.S. military personnel's lives defending these people. It was a total waste. We never should have done it. I hope that people learn from it, and I hope that going forward, we don't have to hear the same damn argument again the next time that we try and leave a given area. I don't want to hear about how we're abandoning our friends, because it turns out groups like the Kurds, yeah, they're not actually our friends. That's all the time that we have for today. John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.